Ya hemos vuelto a Avowed. Vamos a continuar, como siempre. Pulgar arriba, suscríbase, active la campana, comparta, comente. Ya, antes de ponerme a hacer cuestiones, vamos a investigar bien la ciudad. Va a ser secundario. ¿Viste? Bueno, ¿no? Sí. Basta. Uy. Las culonas, ¿de dónde salieron? Registro aduanero del puerto de terciogénito.
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Eric? Pots look fine.
They're urns, rashes. They're supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Why does it matter? They're dead. Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
Good thing they burnt that shack down.
Hay una secundaria. Ay, hay varias secundarias.
You hungry? The attack sounded terrible. I could hear the fight from in here. It's getting harder and harder to pretend everything's all right.
Ya tiene pociones para...
So, another day, another drunkard.
Damn my eyes. A child of
Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you? If you're going out to the Highland... Ah, the godlike hero. You're back. Getting thirsty yet? That's an understatement. You want to hawk wares, you come to Thirdborn. Legitimate, or, well, you know. Nothing like Paradise, of course. But people here are a little more forgiving than the Aedyrians. Oh, no offense. You're not shy about your opinions, are you? You're practically local. Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of mead to come through. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Aedyrian oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking to him. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me? Stay safe out there. Oh, maybe I should hire a bard. Better than all
Chico,
these
¿qué?
shanty.
My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days. I would know it in your bearing, envoy, even if I did not recognize your face. You must be high crown born and bred. I visited in better days, spent many nights in her ports.
He's practically an Aedyran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade. And now you are relegated to the fringes of the Empire, like me. Ugh, my maundering. Forgive me, envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both.
Muy claramente.
I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Aedyr with me, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Maybe the barkeep should cut him off.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink and part as friends. You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them? I knew the moment I saw you, you were a paragon of your people. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul. She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms. Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the sand sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix. Of course, you have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, Envoy, and in all your labors to come.
A lot of crews drift apart. Not many come together again.
Ya. Esa,
Would you care to share a tale with us, Envoy? Wonderful. Please, godlike, tell us of your travels.
Go on. What have you got?
That's nonsense.
Shut up. We haven't heard the story yet.
A wreck. How did you get off? Who?
It's more mysterious if we don't know, isn't it? Then what?
Oh, really? Then how are you still here?
He's gonna tell us.
Really? You mean you set out to find the people who did it, didn't you? What'd you do when you found them? Oh, come on! If it were me, I would have cut him down, then and there. So, how'd you manage it all?
Well, aren't you lucky?
What a yarn. I think you've put me out of work for today. All right, I've got another tale for you, sorry saps. The tale of the wizard Ricardo.
Yoo-hoo!
Over here? Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Ringrim? Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? Hopefully, we'll even get to keep all our limbs. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aeora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Andras titties, the Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant. I know that, Envoy, but I suspect it's all connected. Nakokubel is the largest of the ancient godless ruins. There must be something in there of interest to Ringrim. Probably something powerful. Determined, aren't you? I like that. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Ringrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind? Of course. Take your time. I have plenty to do in the meantime.
Don't keep her waiting. She may be small, but she's energetic. I don't know where she stores it.
I know you'll find my crew, Envoy. An honorable son of Aedyr like you would not let me down.
Está chido el pueblo este.
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill. Oh, you're back. What do you want? Okay, well...
Y el tablón, ah. Gracias al jefe Chauri. Ya.
Let me know when you've taken...
Ya, eliminar a Moikipi. Bien.
I've heard of throwing...
Darío. Bien.
It'll be
Ay, otra vez Sans.
good to have just a...
Ukae Maka.
Put him out of it.
Capitán Tao.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor? Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help. Ah, a kind and helpful soul comes to my aid. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier. Oh, you know, I'm just an intensely private person. My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck. Look, it wasn't my idea. I assume it's mostly to make sure Hajime doesn't find them. Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Ya, fuego en la mina, jugar dulce hogar. ¿Cómo fue con hogar dulce hogar?
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead? It had to be done.
It can make you stronger, but you never have to like it. Don't forget that.
Let's go, Nameho. We need to be with them now.
If Shatterscard is like this now, well, we should get going too.
Be nice if we...
I'll be damned. Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime. Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in Solace Keep is probably your best bet if you're looking for someone who does.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure? No one can swing a hammer like you.
If you knew how rare this stuff is, you wouldn't ask me to risk it.
All right, I said she would. You said she wouldn't. There's your bet.
Ismolt's meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she? A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him. Still, Aedyr inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested? If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
Ay, tiene weas buenas. Au. Ah, mierda. Hay que probarlo. Hay que probarlo, weón. Voy a empezar a vender lo que tengo de...
I must have done 100 shifts on those watchtowers. Never saw so much third-born blood under them.
Unseen, unheard.
Qué bueno, se da.
I'll fix this. Aim where? Let's see what you got.
Just like the good old days.
Ya, encuentro que fue una mierda el arma. A lo que gasté plata. Todos quieren hablar para eso.
For the camp of an official Aedyr and envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course. I always ask nicely. But as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind? I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find. I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire. I mean, my arm wasn't the only casualty. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams. Nightmares are still dreams, envoy. Just not ones you'd recommend to others. They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more provocative dreams. Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality. Someone should learn from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
Goodness, we're feeling very honest today, aren't we?
As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go? Oh, envoy, might I steal a moment of your time? We need to discuss what happened in Emerald Stair, don't you think? I can't believe Fjord's gone. A city of scientists, attacked for no reason. I'm going to personally find every Steel Garrote asshole and turn them to ash. I can't believe we were able to get as many out of town as we were. I suppose I'll have to give him that. But if you tell him I said that, I'll deny it to my dying day. Besides, Quilici and I did just as much to help people out. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. Though with everything happening in Thirdborn, safe might be relative. At least I know Temerity will keep an eye on them. I think she knows what'll happen if she doesn't. I know, and she knows. Let's leave it at that. Long enough that I trust her to do her best by everyone. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerity. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel. A girl's gotta eat sometime. In fact, there are. But I'd spent the better part of my childhood in them. I had to go out and find new ruins to get lost in. Have you no sense of adventure, Envoy? I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more. And coming home to a warm welcome is lovely. You should try it sometime, darling. Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course, but a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again. As much as I'd love to, you don't travel with the kitchen. I can't promise anything. My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach. Quilici and I got together the old-fashioned way, though. I saw a beautiful man across a smoky tavern. Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality. Then he showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked.
Are you joking? He's my mentor. Not to mention 1,000 years old.
Oh, no. They're both handsome humans, of course. But Chiara is like family to both Quilici and me. He taught her a lot of what he knows. She spent days in our home. Literal 26-hour days. I still can't quite believe that everything we've built is gone. A generation of work scattered to the wind. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out. Right. The city can be replaced, but not its residents. Thank you, Envoy. I feel a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling? Tired already, Envoy?
No, todos quieren hablar.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place. Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller? Then you get it. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars. Me too. Being back. It felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death. Left is a generous way to put it. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Aedyr is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temeriti's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving? Or it'll go the way of the godless and their ruins. Not sure which idea makes me more uneasy. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. You've been consistent. You brought Egwulf to Aedyr's justice, and the Steel Garrote's attack on Fjord went forward. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides? That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow. A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rautian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive, and another debt I owe him. I can take watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
Ya, entonces ya estoy. Veamos. Usa magia arcana, no tiene proyectiles, retraso de movimiento de otro. Oye, igual tiene cosas. Oh, logro, muere. Desbloqueaste todas las habilidades de Jan. Slick.
Okay, best food you've eaten.
Ah, claro, aquí puedo cocinar.
Go.
Fury and rude arms.
Really? Fascinating. Why?
Ah, aquí estoy estudiando, bueno. Ya, vamos con poder femenino.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe.
Dame una.
A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song. The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again. Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot. The dead bear nourishes the pack. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Ya, ¿cuál lo que tengo más cerca? Ese que está dentro de un mes. Vamos. Eso, me tienen un cactus.
Quiet as a soul.
Apprentice, see you!
Let's finish this.
Por la cresta.
On your left!
It's easy when you do it.
Dios mío, estate quieto, Juan. Ahí adentro. No, conchito madre, así me pegué.
What? What in Remergon's 10 frosty balls are you doing here?
Primero, deja robarte cosas y ya, hablemos.
How did you even find this place? Well, I don't smell his rumstick flop sweat on the wind, so he can't be nearby. He must have sent you to do his dirty work. Go on then. Try to kill me. I know that's why you're here. I knew that old drunk would come looking around eventually. He's been trying to kill me for years. The man's obsessed. That's funny. Now tell me what he really said. What did Taue and Koa say to that? Well, my answer's the same either way. No. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. And shit, maybe he really is lonely. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse of his in Thirdborn plotting our demise. So no, I won't share a drink with him, and you can tell him I said so. I don't care what Taue does, and Koa should know better than to trust him. Much as I miss our best days, Envoy. They're not my crew anymore. I surely hope so. So long, Envoy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Careful, Envoy, or I'll start to think you like me. I prefer my partners a little more available. You're a busy man. Goodbye.
You know, if you wish to cover the Zaric musk smell, I can craft a perfume for you.
Había dicho ya que me encanta esta zona nueva, se ve la zorra, weón. Se ve bonito.
Beautiful, isn't it? Maybe someone back at Solace Keep could make us something pretty.
Me siguen mandando al castillo. 472. Bueno, estamos. Es la misma distancia, vamos.
I've got to hurry before the paint dries out.
Carta a Thiten. Hay varios intentos de empezar una carta dirigida a un tal Thiten de Paradis. La última versión, a medio terminar, la única que no está tachada. Tuve el placer de ver tu nueva composición en mi última visita a Paradis. Debo felicitarte. Nunca había visto una variedad cromática tan grande representada con tan poco atino. Es asombroso cómo puedes emplear una gama de colores tan vivos y aún así malograrlo. Muy pocos gozan de tu mismo talento. Seguramente habrás recibido muchos elogios en Paradis y es más que comprensible. Para el ojo inexperto tu arte inspira adoración, pero al ser nosotros artistas detectamos con mucha más facilidad errores tanto en nuestras obras como en las ajenas. Hola, bueno, te invitaste a comer.
Oh, hello. A hero passing by on a noble quest, are you? It seems everyone I meet is on some kind of quest these days. Goodness, I was joking, but you sound serious. You know, sometimes I think the gods speak to me through my art. I've been trying to capture the essence of the sand sea for days. The sands are alluring, but confounding. I'm missing something. What do you see? The specks of sand glitter like gold. No other land can compare. Wait, gold. That's it. That's the dimension I was looking for. You have. Thank you, traveler. Now, I've got to get to work. Maybe a beetle.
Qué weón más simpático. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Ah, muerto.
Hey, you there! Sign says to take only what you need. Do they not have signs in Aedyr? Or wait, maybe you think they don't apply to you. Typical. He didn't even look around. He just moved in.
Sí, ay, no, pero ¿por qué? Pero ¿por qué? Pero ¿por qué tan mala onda, weón? La wea. Pero lo siento, ahora voy a leer el cartel que dice: ya es únicamente lo imprescindible para sobrevivir. Solo podemos permitirnos una unidad por grupo. Bueno, y ahora me llevo todo. Otra weón que bien, por fin una baliza para marcar. Ay, bonito campamento.
Hey there, brother. Here for a dip? Or we can get right to business. 'Cause a glint in your eye says you're here for a reason. No shit! Is it a special occasion? Should I wear my nice shorts?
It's at the Swordfish. I don't think you need to worry about formality.
It's been a long time coming. You talked to the others yet?
Yes, that spicy one with the bad haircut. She gave us quite a tongue lashing.
Yep, sounds like Rhonga. She's convinced the captain's trying to kill her. So she's got a temper, and our last deal went south. None of that's anybody's fault. Sometimes things fall off the back of a boat. Doesn't mean somebody pushed. Well, you know how it is. Captain says one thing, maybe we say another. Maybe we had a deal go sideways. Maybe it was politics. Maybe the deal was also kind of politics. See, old Captain likes an empire. Loves all the pomp and circumstance. Rhonga, though. Nothing gets her madder than people thinking anyone could be born to wear a crown.
Many are born to wear a crown, but few have earned the privilege, and none of them deserve it.
You might be doing that for a while. He's out there, friend. Way out there. Like shark's teeth out there. Man's scared to death of the Dream Scourge. Can't blame him, but a Zarep will kill you just as dead as the plague. And they'll rip you into 100 pieces doing it. Me? I'd rather turn into a mushroom or whatever it is happens to a dream thrall. I like being exposed.
Oh, you and I could be great friends, Taway.
We'd have to find you a stepladder. But I'm not saying no. Anyway, it's those Aedyran soldiers you gotta watch out for. But no offense. I wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else.
Tell him to show his appreciation by buying us around. I could use it.
No está bonito aquí. Démonos un piquete. Ya, qué buena, man. Ni que hubiera sabido que estaba la cuestión ahí. Son las rutas en las que ya estuve. Mierda. Bien, otra baliza, bien.
Fair winds, traveler. Haven't seen you around here. Welcome to Shatterscar. Or, welcome to Shark's Teeth, anyway. Damn. I didn't think you'd actually talk to someone like me. Oh! Well, I hope I'm not imposing on you. Listen, I've got to take some supplies to that tower up the road. They're for Kotoa and Hayako. Have you heard of them?
Never heard of them, but we meet a lot of people, and I'm not good with names.
They've probably killed more dream thralls than the rest of us combined. Well, they said, why shoot one when you could take out a dozen instead? They learned from the best in the Deadfire. We're lucky they're on our side. These supplies will go a long way if I can ever get them up there. This is my third trip today, and whew, it's a lot of stairs. You do that? You're a lifesaver! Keep going through the teeth. The tower is just over the ridge. You can't miss it.
Yum, yum.
If you insist.
Isang sabi.
New outfit here.
Under my protection. Bleeding. Gather round.
Behind it.
I'm coming for... Forgive me. I keep thinking of home.
This is surreal. And the perfect place to set up shop if you're an archmage. I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent. Come on, let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Está loca, weón.
This is where the captain told us to go.
Comadres están peleando, ¿sí? Protéjanme.
Holy gods! Someone actually came! Please, you have to help my friends! They're gods! They're monsters! They're... all of them! Baying for blood! We see!
Isang-sam!
Oye, ¿por qué serás más gente, no?
I need a moment. Heal yourself. Quick. Another soul for the wheel. Watch the left.
Isang-sam!
Ay, bien. Por la puta.
Come on, come on!
Pero weón, pero vengan a pelear. ¿Dónde están estas otras?
This will hurt! On your right! Coming from the left! Watch your back! Dodge space!
That was a close one.
I couldn't do anything. I'm gods. I'm useless. But you helped them. They can rest now. How did you find us? What are you doing out here? We left the city. The Dream Scourge. We thought if we only got away. And now they're gone. Who are you? What do you want with me? Old Nagunu? But I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the others... Are they alive? No, it's just... Nagunu. We parted on... bad terms. Our last deal, it... went wrong. He thought Ruanga and I did it. He said... if he ever saw us again, we were dead. Yeah, he would. He always trusted the captain. They were close. He doesn't act bright, but Taue, he's canny. Something's going on.
That bad feeling in your gut? You have it for a reason. The least you can do is heed its warning.
Maybe it's time to stop. Stop running. Stop hiding. Turn and face things. Face Nagunu. All right. I'll go. I'll go to Thirdborn. As soon as I can find the courage.
You won't have to look hard for courage. It's there for you to call upon when needed.
Thank you all. I'll try.
I hope it works out for him.
I thought after you left, I wasn't sure you were real. That any of this was real. Who are you? What do you want with me? Thirdborn? It wasn't safe here. Why would it be safe in... Wait. Old Nagunu? But I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the others... Are they alive? After our last deal? Yeah.
It is more than reason.
Mon. She wanted to stay close to Thirdborn. In case something needed to be done. But there were too many people there for me. When the Dream Scourge came, I just felt better outside. Safe. Far away from everything. Yeah. They were...
Only one way to find out.
Maybe it's time to turn... All right.
You won't have to look...
Thank you.
I hope it works out for him.
Isaksaro!
You won't get through this!
Vamos a entregar la misión.
Singing sand, we feel the essence seep from the ruins. The teeth and the dunes roll before us. We have questions still. A lion kneels, a blight before it, spells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride. Let the vulture feed once, and the flock will never leave. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then, the seasons change. They turn to each other. A spark. A name the Akira used, now lost to time. We touch the unfamiliar surface. What do you know of this? For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals? Still, the word eludes our grasp. Perceive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you? Mystery. Uncharted coastline. Solitude. Is it always a prison? We wonder. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring? Kith set apart from beasts. A calling beyond life and death. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
Otra vez la wea de este cristiano que... Uy, tipo.
If you're looking for the captain and his crew, they're upstairs. Mine? I'm just giving you what the captain ordered.
My favorite envoy! Thank you for bringing us back together. I only regret that dear Runga couldn't join us, but she was always a shy one. I suppose she's rather a bit more intense.
Ruthless, I'd say.
Principled. Ah, I miss her. Oh, but I nearly forgot. Did the bartender send you up without drinks? It's not a reunion without a toast.
The captain promised us an aged rum.
I can't have much. I get queasy. Excellent, excellent. Here, envoy, a little something from my travels all those years ago. May it bring fortune to your journeys too. Now, make a toast for us. Give us all something more to drink to. To new times ahead.
To the healing of wounds.
Not all wounds can... I wish Rwanda were here. Drink. Drink!
I didn't think the rum was that bad.
For once, I'm grateful that I prefer wine.
Oh my. What's happened to Koa?
I think he's dead, boss.
Dead? Why, this is tragic. Oh, it must have been his rum allergy. It always goes straight to his head.
I'm weeping myself silly.
It was a toast to remember, envoy, but I'm afraid I must look after my friend now.
I think we should get out of here before the Tira Nui hear about this.
I'll never forget what you did for me here. Oathbinder bless and keep you.
The oasis belongs to us all. Enjoy it, brother.
Ahí, redondito, pero. Essence. Well. A ver si puedo llegar a las horas ya, ¿verdad? Con el respeto debe contener el Estrago Onírico, el acceso a esta vivienda está prohibido. Quien intente ingresar por la fuerza será arrojado a los muros de la ciudad. Aviso de cuarentena, no pasar. Esta morada se entró en contacto con el Estrago Onírico y está en cuarentena hasta nuevo aviso. Se prohíbe la entrada y la permanencia de los alrededores. Nadie debe interferir con la investigación de los Tierras Vivientes. No puedo llegar allá abajo. A ver si puedo llegar abajo.
Did you hear about Gunu?
No pasó, ¿no? Ya, déjame hasta acá. Está claro que... No se puede bajar, pero... Ok, para acá.
So happy. Maybe they'll make him happy too. Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too?
Ya, dejamos hasta aquí nomás y seguimos en el siguiente episodio.